Hi, I'm Paul Devereaux. Today, you will have to admire how I read books in different places of the space-time continuum, even inside your dreams. This is my midlife crisis show.
Midlife crisis, midlife crisis.
Have you ever noticed how often you deprive yourself of joy? And I'm not talking about those times when you stick with a shitty partner, have a shitty job, and otherwise introduce or perpetuate shit into your life. No, I'm talking about those cases when you actually have a reason for joy, but you yourself, with your own hands, hands stained with a shitty partner and a shitty job, smear this reason with shit, and instead of rejoicing, say, "Is this really joy? Are you kidding me? It stinks of shit." But let's think about whether this is really a shitty reason to celebrate, or whether in fact not only your hands are stained with shit, but also your eyes, ears, and brain. In reality, in real reality, and not in the alternative version of it altered by your brain stained with shit, anything that cannot be called bad is a reason for joy. Anything that gives you something that isn't negative. What makes it bad is not the reason itself, but the fact that you were expecting something different, something better, something bigger, something more orally affectionate or heroine-like. Yes, I will not give up my signature examples and comparisons, because they make me happy. In life, you should always look for any reasons for joy, even the smallest ones, even such as using examples of rape and stabbing. Your boss gave you a bonus that was less than you expected. Your boyfriend brought a chocolate bar instead of an iPhone. The cellmate raping you finally gave you a clove, but only one, and a limp one. Yes, I agree that you quite possibly deserved a much larger bonus and at least a new jar of Vaseline in addition to the cloves. But this does not change the fact that what happened to you was still a joyful reason for which you had to rejoice. Here and now a joyful event occurred, and here and now we need to rejoice. You are not happy about this because you are not here and now. You're either in the past, remembering all the heaps of work, constant overtime, and crap you endured from your boss, for which you deserve more, or you're in the future, thinking that one limp carnation won't help your butt endure the next rape without pain. The past is forgotten, the future is closed. Even if it's unfairly small, extra money or a flower instead of an unscheduled rape are still given right here and now. If you were treated unfairly in the past or are going to be treated unfairly and violently in the future, you don't need to accept it. You need to change it. You need to leave it in the past and prevent it for the future. But first, right here and right now, you need to rejoice. Always rejoice when you have a reason for this, even the smallest one. And it doesn't matter what happened before or what will happen after this. Before or after is important and necessary for making a decision, in order to act, in order to change something. Joy is one of the best fuels for action. And just like with real fuel, it doesn't matter at all what the source of origin is, the bowels of the earth, processed soybeans, or cow shit, the methane released from which can actually be used as fuel for your car. Like and subscribe to receive more wisdom and meditations, which you can always process into something useful for yourself, even if at first glance they seemed like complete shit to you.